Welcome to our live stream show where we showcase amazing Australian women speakers so you get to see the huge amount of talent available and so we can shift the stats from 30% women speakers at events to 50%. My guest today is the delightful Laura Strys. Laura, have I said that correctly?
Yeah, Laura Strauss or Laura Strus, you know what? Doesn't however you like. But yeah, Laura Strauss is the Aussie version.
Laura Strys. You know, I should have checked that before I started reading. But Laura is a facilitator, speaker, and coach for ambitious women who are ready to step into their next level and create real momentum. With a background in property and running her own health and fitness business, she has built a diverse skill set that now comes to life through events, leadership, and community building, from intimate coaching containers to high energy gatherings, networking events, as well as transformative retreats across New South Wales. As the founder of Wollongong Women, Laura has built a thriving community that connects and celebrates ambitious women in life and business. Through the Laura Aura, she coaches career women and solo business owners to gain clarity, build confidence, and create structure in their lives with a grounded mix of mindset, strategy, and accountability. Welcome to the show, Laura. How are you today?
I'm really well. Thank you so much. I'm very honoured to be here and having a chat with you today.
Oh, it's an absolute delight to have you here today. Tell us more about what you speak about. What is your topic that you tend to cover when you are with women and training them?
Yeah, absolutely. So I love inspiring women to do hard things.
Yep.
So if it doesn't, one of my favorite sayings is if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So pushing, stepping outside of that comfort zone and pushing the edges, because that's how we grow and we level up, right? So as you said, I've got a background in health and fitness. So I really do love anything to do with health and proving yourself, just becoming the best. I'm obsessed with becoming the best version of myself. I feel like it's a never-ending journey. And so to be able to inspire other women to do the same. So, through personal development, through challenges, and now the work that I'm doing, be able to bring that in and inspire other women. So yeah, that's the crux of it, really.
Yeah, that is fabulous. What actually got you into it in the first place? I mean, I know, considering your background in health and fitness, what actually got you wanting to help women in particular?
Yeah, good question. So if I rewind a good maybe nearly 20 years ago, I was severely depressed, really just living the lowest of lows at the time. And it's been a journey if I look back of why I really got into it, that's where it all started. And I never want to go back to that place. I never want to feel like that again. And so in one of my first jobs, I ended up being in real estate, and that kind of opened up my eyes to the personal development world. I was like, it literally sparked something in my brain. I'd never felt like that before. Yeah. And so from then it's just kind of became addictive. And I was like, what, we can feel like this and we can change our mindset and become a better version of ourselves. So that for me was the starting point of personal development.
Yeah.
But I think all through, most of my life, I've never known really what I wanted to do. Yeah. And so I do have a diverse background. I've done multiple different roles in real estate and corporate, and I knew I wanted a career change when I had kids. So then I started my own business in health and fitness.
Yep.
And what I loved about that was helping other women to, again, become the best version of themselves. And that was through fitness. So I ran mums and bubs classes and bring mums together so they could get out of the house and do something for themselves and look after their health and look after them, because, when you have a baby, it becomes all about the baby and all about them, but we need to look after ourselves first.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
So I did that for 7 years and absolutely loved creating a community, helping other women, running events, and just creating experiences in that journey. And that was in Canberra, but the beach life was calling me, and I had to live by the coast. I'd been talking about it my whole life, and I was like, all right, we've got to do this. I want to move to the coast. So we packed up our little family after 3 years of planning it and dreaming about it.
Oh, wow. That was amazing to suddenly realize that after all that planning.
Yeah, it was nice to finally bring it to life, even though it ended up being in the midst of COVID time. So as you could imagine, moving to a new town, no network, no friends, didn't know no one. We didn't know anyone. Everyone's wearing face masks. So, oh, this is going to be interesting. How am I going to meet new people?
Yeah.
And so for me, I'd sold the business and we moved to a beautiful coastal town down south of Wollongong. Absolutely love it here on the coast. And it was kind of like figuring out my next steps. Like, what do I want to do with my life? What do I really want to do? So I ended up getting a job again, getting back into the corporate world. Did that for a year or so, it really served its purpose. Like I made some great connections, got to learn the area and figure out that was not what I wanted to do. So I was
worth it in itself.
Yeah. And in that job, I was like, you know what? I'm not growing as a person. It's not lighting me up. And kind of got to an age where I'm like, if this is not where I want to be, like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
So yes, long story short, I ended up finishing up there. And that's when I saw a gap in the market and I started a platform for women in business. So it's local women in business, creating events where we can all connect, get together, collaborate. As I noticed when I had my business before, it was quite isolating. Like I absolutely loved what I did and I had the community, but as a business owner, it was quite isolating and lonely.
Yes.
Like, what if I could create something that brings women together and we can have this like common understanding and understand the challenges and cheer on each other for the wins? And so I basically had started that and I ran my first event, which was a breakfast event, which is now our signature event that we hold in the Illawarra.
Oh, wow.
And how it all started for me speaking, I was like, oh my gosh, I've started this business. I have to run events. Oh my gosh, I have to do public speaking. Oh God, what am I doing?
It was the natural thing. You just had to embrace it.
Yeah. So I started that and I was like, okay, I need to get better at public speaking. So I just kind of from there invested into programs and coaching and courses and just leaning in anywhere that I could that was going to help me improve my speaking skills. So that's literally how it started because I was like, well, I want to get better at speaking and I want to keep hosting events. So what do I got to do?
Yes. Exactly. And at the end of the day, this is something that you are feeling very passionate about. You're doing it for all the right reasons. And, you know, that is enough. That itself is enough to motivate us to embrace whatever comes our way, even the uncomfortable parts, even the awkward parts and the new parts and the thinking outside the square. It's it must have been so exciting to realize just how impacting, you know, what your dream can be. Tell me more about it is Wollongong Women, is it? That's the
Yes.
Yeah.
So
tell me more about the kind of women that are actually involved.
Yes, so Wollongong Women is a lot of small business owners.
Yep.
So there's some networking groups around, but they're very more targeted, I suppose, like bigger businesses or corporate, like more corporate. And I just wanted something that was more, okay, your sole traders, your solo women in business, the ones that might be working at home alone and just really craving that connection.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite like sayings is that, you know, I think there's enough success for everybody. We don't have to be competing. So someone will go to one person for whatever reason, their uniqueness, and someone will go to someone else. So we can all collaborate and work together and refer each other and you know, share in the wins in that way. So yeah, Wollongong Women is small business owners. But over time, I've had a lot of women, even in corporate, reach out, say, hey, I moved to the area. I'd love to be part of Wollongong Women. So it's, you know, a lot of ambitious women and small business owners. So yeah, it's just been received so well. Like the community that we've got is even better than I imagined. I feel so lucky that we've got this beautiful community of like-minded women wanting to support each other, come to events, and all connect. So it's really lovely.
I was having a look at your website and, you know, just to get more of an idea as to what Wollongong Women is about. And there was just a little statement there about, yes, we're a networking group, but we're a networking group with a difference. What would you say that difference is?
Yeah, networking done differently. I like that saying. A lot of the networking groups, as I said, were a bit more like that corporate vibe, lots of sponsorship, where this is about the women that come.
Yeah.
So I want to, like, we have have a kind of like a standard for the events. It has to be light, it has to be bright, it has to be welcoming, set the vibe, and that everyone gets the opportunity to speak and share who they are. So, for example, at the breakfast that I host, I'll do a little welcome, and then in the tables, I'll get everyone to share who they are, what they do, and why they do it. And I feel like that gives everyone the opportunity to be seen, to be heard, and everyone walks away so empowered. You actually get the opportunity to share who you are rather than wondering who the other person was across the table from you, that it actually brings those connections. And there's been so many collaborations and deals and things that are taken away from these kind of events because it's just giving them more opportunity.
That must be so amazing to see when you see people actually building community out of something that you've created, and connections and collaborations.
It's amazing. I get so heartwarmed by it. And we have a community and a membership as well. So each month I pair people up, I pair the women up and then send them an email, say, hey, I'm connecting you with this person. And then it's up to them if they want to reach out online. Some of them go for walks, go for a coffee. So it's giving them that little nudge to go, hey, meet someone else in the community. And, I wasn't sure at first if people were using it, but the feedback in the last couple of weeks, like, oh yeah, I went and met my match up and met up with this person, did this, and now we're doing this. So like hearing that feedback was, it was amazing. What else was I going to touch on that? Oh, so networking done differently. We also get up and go for sunrise walks, meet at the beach, go for a walk, get coffee. So just little things that are bringing that healthy lifestyle, but also connecting women together.
Yes, and to know that you're not alone. You're not, as you say, working for yourself, having your own business can be very isolating. And it can do your head in, having run my own business for many years. Yes, I'm with people for most of the day, but other business owners, to be able to connect and to do even just normal stuff like to go and have a coffee and just, chew the cud, as they say.
Absolutely.
I love that. And, I'm sure that there are groups like that around Melbourne, but yours sounds absolutely ideal, absolutely ideal. No. So how is the public speaking going for you now? Do you find that, that's evolved over time now, and the training that you've put behind it is helping?
Absolutely. In the last year or two, I put so much time, effort, and training in. And it was funny, at an event I hosted earlier in the year. So we ran I did the She Speaks event, gosh, it was a year ago now, actually. So for me, that was, those that don't know, She Speaks was an 8-week program where you can craft your signature talk, and then we shared it on stage in front of 100 people. So for me, I signed up to that, like, yep, this is my next challenge. This is what I need to be able to do to grow and get the confidence. And so on the back of that, I ended up having the opportunity to host a Wollongong event. So She Speaks in Wollongong. So a couple of months later, I got to plan, organise and mentor the next sort of She Speak attendees.
Oh, wow.
Speakers.
That's real.
And so when I hosted that event, it was funny. I had a few of my friends or people that I knew in the network, and they were like, oh, you did amazing. Like, oh, you did it so effortless.
Wow.
What was the comments? It was kind of like, I'm such a natural. And I just I had to laugh at that, because I was like, if only they knew. They knew all the hours and work behind the scenes to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because 8 years ago, my best friend's 30th birthday, I had to get up and say a speech.
Yep.
I was so nervous. I just sang happy birthday 5 times in a row until someone took the microphone off me.
Oh, no.
I literally, I couldn't even say a speech about my best friend. So to come this far and now be hosting events and sharing talks and getting on stage.
Yeah.
It's actually wild to think.
Oh, well done. Well done. It's like that's what we put all the work into, when we do all the training and whatever, and we can put all of that work in, present in, as a result of that, but we still have this whatever going on inside us, but people don't see that. And, the work that you've put into being in front of people and being genuine, and, people pick up on that. It's more than just, speaking. It's also our personality and, the tone of our voice, things like that. So I applaud you. I think, it can be uncomfortable. Like, I think public speaking has been rated as one of the worst things to do besides dying. Something
Yeah. Wasn't there a saying that most people would rather be in the coffin than deliver the eulogy?
Yes, yes.
I was like, that's wild.
Yeah. Well, you must. I mean, you will have met so many different women over so many months. Are there any standout sort of transformations that you've seen, or women that you've helped that you think, oh my God, I'm so glad I started this because look at this. This is what's happening.
Oh, good question. Even just I think even just running the Wollongong Women Network, like I created that going, well, this is what I would have loved. I saw a gap and I created something that, technically that I was like, I want this. I'll see if it can help other people. So being able to do that and create the events and bring women together and then hearing their success stories, hearing the collaborations. Like just yesterday, there was someone that creates these beautiful, sustainable hair products and a hairdresser, and they've collaborated through the network. The referrals, like word of mouth is the best advertising. So literally by hosting events and bringing women together, just hearing the stories of new connections, business besties, referrals, like that to me that's a win. Like that's what I created it for. So these women can get their businesses out there. As you know, as a small business owner, can be really hard. Like you could have the best product or the best service in the world, but if no one knows about it, how are they going to buy it from you? So just giving them the opportunity to have that extra platform and space to get themselves out there, to be seen, have that extra visibility. And with that too, earlier this year, I decided to host my own International Women's Day event.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, so down in the Illawarra. And there's already a massive International Women's Day event with like 1,000 people. And someone said to me, like, you're going to be competing against that. And I was like, you know what? I had this idea. I really wanted to go with it. And we ended up selling out with 100 women in the room.
Oh, wow.
And this event as well, and what I love about the platform is giving other women opportunities. So I had a guest panel. We had different speakers in that were local, hearing their stories in business, hearing their stories and challenges in life.
Oh, wow.
That just leaves other women feeling like they're not alone, that they can relate, that they can resonate and go, oh, yes, if she can do it, I can do this. And it's giving that inspiration and empowerment.
Oh, yeah. And it would have been an event that people would have been talking about for days and weeks to come. You must have people saying, when's the next one? What's the next thing going to be? Absolutely. I knew you also run retreats. Tell us more about that.
Yes, I do. So it was only, I think it was a month ago. A month ago now, we went to Byron Bay and it was amazing. It was 3 nights in Byron Bay. And what I've realized, like, we're so busy these days. We're so exhausted. We're juggling house life, mum life, business, all of it. And then wondering why we're so exhausted. So I was like, I went on my first retreat 6 years ago. And for me, I had that mum guilt. I had young kids and I felt really guilty. But when I came back from that retreat, I was refreshed. I was a better mum. I was a better partner. I was just a better human in general. And so I made a pact with my husband. I was like, I need to do this every single year. And he was on board with it because I was a better person.
You're the best of me.
And so I go on an annual retreat every year.
Oh,
and then now with the coaching skills, personal development and health and wellness background, I wanted to create something with all of my favorite teachings and learnings to help other women to thrive and reset and do something for themselves as well. So last month was 3 nights in Byron Bay, and I'll be hosting a couple more in 2026. So there's one in February and a couple more later in the year. And then I put it to the women that came. I said, okay, what did you get out of this retreat? And what should we call it? And they said reset, the reset retreat, because they got to step away from the busy lives, mum stuff, business stuff. We had a private chef. We did like breath work, yoga, meditation, movement, but also space to just be.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so the biggest thing people took away too was like the connections, like having the connections again with those like-minded women.
Yeah.
And you know what's really cool? On the back of that, one of the women came back and she got 2 tattoos because it was such a profound experience for her. So I was like, this works. This is amazing.
Oh, wow. It just goes to show it was absolutely worth doing. You're making a real difference.
Yeah, it's so I knew it was needed.
Yeah.
It made me realize it's needed even more than I thought.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, it starts off as an idea because, you know, we benefit from it ourselves and we think, you know, I'd love to be able to share this with people and to see it evolve and to grow and to really like significantly impact other people must just warm your heart and just make you so glad you stepped out and started it.
So much so. Even one of the other attendees, she said she came back. She's got 3 young boys. She goes, even my kids said I was happier. I was like, I love that. The kids have noticed that Mum's happier.
Can't get much past kids. They notice everything. Yeah.
Oh, so good. So
yeah,
I love that.
You do one-on-one work as well?
I do, yes. So one-on-one coaching to help women thrive, whether it's in life and that personal development, mindset, or their business. So at the moment, we've just kicked off. So there's a Wollongong Women community, and now we've got the growth membership. So it's that growth tier.
Yep.
As a solo woman in business, this is something I wish I had.
Yeah.
Because having that accountability, having that motivation and momentum, I found a lot of women are just winging it.
Yeah.
You know, like they start their business for whatever reason, like the freedom, the flexibility to work for them. But then it just can be hard sometimes to feel like you're moving forward, like you're spinning the wheels, you're busy, but not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
So I've just created this group container where it's weekly different sessions. So like goal setting, business and mindset talk, hot seat coaching, and that group of women to share the challenges, the wins, and actually move you forward in your business. So that is one of my latest offerings, and I'm really excited because, as I said, I wish I had that when I started.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is there a favorite kind of businesswoman that you love to help?
Oh, that's a hard one. I just get so inspired by any women in business, anyone that's breaking away from the 9 to 5 or what we, you know, have been raised to go and get the 9 to 5 job and do this, do that. So I just really admire women that have taken that leap, taken the plunge, backed themselves, that courage to start their own thing and do it. So being able to support them in that journey is what really lights me up. Yeah.
This is just utterly fabulous. I really, really hope that women in your area are listening to this, and if they are and they'd love to get in touch, what is the best way to get in touch with you?
Yes, so my personal one is if on Instagram. Instagram's my favorite platform. Is at the Laura Aura _, or if you want to check out Wollongong Women, it's Wollongong Women. And I'm trying to think what other platforms I've got. Instagram's that's probably the best one to get me. Emails, probably that won't be checked as quickly as an Instagram. Send me a voice memo if you'd love to reach out and connect.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And do you get asked to speak at other events as well? Can people ask you along?
Yeah, absolutely. I would be honoured to. Now I've got the background in being an MC, hosting, coaching. I also love facilitating workshops. So that's bringing in that personal development work, the goal setting. And what I love to talk about is that if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So inspiring women to do the hard thing. Like I became a runner only in the last 2 or 3 years. And what I'd realized was it wasn't the running. It wasn't because I couldn't run. I was avoiding the discomfort.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things in life where like, oh no, I don't do that. And you know, it can be the stories we tell ourselves. Oh, I'm not a runner. I'm not a runner. Yeah. And I started running and I was like, oh, I actually feel so good for doing this. Like I absolutely love running. Well, I'll correct myself. I don't love the running. I love the feeling after running.
Yes, it's worth it.
Yeah. So yes, I absolutely love running workshops.
Yeah. Awesome. Now, have we left any stone unturned? Is there any other?
We managed to fit in a lot in this half an hour chat. So this is perfect. I can think of. But it's been an honor. I've been really grateful to have a chat with you, Rachel. We connected through the She Speaks program, and we got to learn some of your tips and tricks for speaking. So that was amazing.
Yeah, and I love the She Speaks program. I love what Nicole is doing, and she's just fabulous in, inspiring other women like yourself. And it's so lovely to learn more about what you do, because as you said, we connected, but we connected briefly, and it's just been really lovely to hear at a deeper level the impact that you're making, particularly for other women. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's nice reflection on that too, that the impact that it is making. Sometimes we can just forget how far or who we're helping and just getting by, and then like, oh no, it's creating impact. So I really appreciate those words.
Yeah, you're welcome. And, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for your time. I am sure that everyone has enjoyed having you along.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So, like I said, I am absolutely sure you have enjoyed this interview. This show goes live every Thursday at 11 a.m. on YouTube and will be uploaded straight to LinkedIn and Facebook. If you need a speaker, then please go to womenspeakers.com.au, and you don't have to pay a commission. You can contact your preferred speaker directly, and you can search by topic and location. You're also welcome to post a request into our Facebook and LinkedIn groups called Australian Women Speakers. And if you are a speaker or want to be, sign up to our directory and get found. My name is Rachel Pietsch.